Should you sell your own house if you're a real estate agent? A question well asked. In fact, should you sell your own house in general? Should you sell your house? Hey, if you haven't watched this channel before, it's GillT. It's all about property, it's all about Cape Town, it's all about fun. Guys, let's get to it. Let's talk about this. Yeah, the big question. If you're an estate agent, should you sell your own house? And even if you're a private person, should you sell your own house? There's a simple answer to this, which we'll talk about, okay? Because here's the thing, guys. If you decide that you're going to sell your own house, absolutely fantastic, brilliant. Hey, by the way, it's coffee with Rob. So let's have a coffee. Always good. Anyway, so what's selling your own house all about, right? So what I find is estate agents obviously feel that they know everything, so they might as well just sell it themselves and go and buy their own property. Now, buying your own property, no problem. That's perfect because nothing can really go wrong, and you know all the conveyances and you know what you're doing and you know all the contracts, so you can do that. Still a problem, but not as bad as selling. If you're selling, it's even worse. And here's the problem, guys, and it's quite straightforward. If you're selling your own property, even if you're an estate agent, client walks in, okay, firstly you're arranging your own viewings, right? So you're a little bit tight about when people can come and go and all the rest of it. And frustrated if the baby's crying, or frustrated if you've had a long day at work, or whatever the case, right? You've got other things on. The person comes round, they have a look at your home, and they discuss how crap this is, and these are shit curtains, and why did they put that table there? So you feel insulted. You already feel insulted. So it becomes personal. And when it becomes personal, forget it, guys. It's a problem, right? Now you don't want to sell the house to the person and blah, blah, blah. And you might turn around and say, well, I'm not like that, okay? I'm not that type of person, so it won't bother me. But your wife might be, kids might be, or whatever the case, and they're going to talk you around it. That person's an arsehole. So you've made it personal, and you've taken out the business side of it completely, right? That's one of the problems with selling it yourself. Then the next thing comes along when the buyer asks for something specific on the property that's really special to you, and you guys get into a battle about it, okay? When you start conflicting, or let's say the buyer starts asking you a lot of questions, like they always do, but now you're the actual seller, you're the owner, okay? And you start getting uppity about the questions, and you start getting personal about the questions, and you start conflicting. So what I can say to all of you estate agents, and even those people out there that want to sell their own home, that think they know how to do it, don't do it. Because when it becomes personal, your deal is going to fall flat very, very quickly. You need someone in the middle. So what I would recommend, particularly to real estate agents, is ask a friend to handle it for you. Even if you do it, you know, get one of your colleagues or whatever the case to be in the middle and handle the situation for you, so that it takes out that direct contact with your buyer or seller. Because, guys, it's gonna go south so fast, you won't know what happened. Now, I have to say, I have managed it previously on the purchase side, and it can be done if you can rule everything out, and it's it's not impossible. I think it's more of a problem when it's your personal home. If it's an investment or something like that, that's obviously really not a problem, because you will just treat it as a business, and that's fine. But when it's your personal home, that's where you've got to be careful. Like I say, I have handled it before, but then there was another agent also involved, so it was easy to go through that person, to the seller and that sort of thing. So, yeah, it's a very tricky situation, and let me tell you, these deals go south so fast, it's unbelievable, because people start talking to each other and start fighting with each other. So that's actually best if you are a real estate agent and you're selling a property, not to let your buyers and sellers talk to each other too much, because it can become things like, what happens is people promise things. No, I'll give you that, or I'll give you that, and when it comes around to it, it changes their mind. It wasn't in writing, and it wasn't done properly, and it's a fight, and it's like, you said this and you said that, and it can really, really explode. And especially when things are wrong, when there's some defects or whatever the case, hey, you must fix that, hey, you must fix that, and, and it gets out of hand. So, that's just my thing. My opinion is, should you sell your own home? No. Should you sell your own home if you're a real estate consultant? No. Rather don't. Get someone else to do it for you. It's much, much better. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and pop down into the description and get yourself the Millionaire Real Estate Agent and the Shift book. Really good stuff. It's really, really worthwhile the read. It's fantastic stuff. It'll help you in a real estate career. It'll help you in any business situation. It's really brilliant. So until next time, guys, it's Rob GillT. Cheers.